Ice Climbers are a pretty broken character, and they have been in basically every game they've appeared in. Now, the aspect of wobbling has since been taken out, but desyncs are still alive and kicking. Ice Climbers are two different characters controlled by one controller, but their actions are considered that of separate fighters in a sense. And there's a small delay between their actions. This is different from someone like Rosalina and Luma. They're technically two entities as well, but Luma is extremely limited in what he can do. He can't pick up items or grab. You can desync them, but Luma himself has a specific moveset different from Rosalina. Luma is more like an effect to Rosalina, rather than a separate entity in a sense. Like Shulk's Monado powers. Luma's existence will affect how Rosalina's moves work, her attacks and her kit, but Luma himself is not a fighter. With Ice Climbers though, Nana is essentially just an echo fighter that follows you all around. As such, some things with items become possible. Things like this. This video will go over some of the unique properties that Ice Climbers have with items, some fun facts, and a few potential combos and techniques that you could use with them. And for the duration of this video, I'll be referring to Popo as the main Ice Climber, and Nana as the secondary one, even though there are alternate skins that allow for the roles to be switched. Before I get into that though, I just want to quickly announce that I am going to start dedicating time to my alternate channel, username Psychokinetic Beats. In that channel is where I'll upload music and just music. If you like the song that played in the background of my Got Bored with Ness video, go give it a listen right now. I'll put a link in the description and probably a card too if I figure out how those work. I don't know how often I'll be uploading there, but I just wanted to make sure that everyone knew it was around. Now back to the topic at hand. When you think about it, items are a very one-person thing, if that makes any sense. If you hold an item, usually you're restricted to that item in one way or another until you drop it. For Ice Climbers though, only one of you would have to undergo such restrictions. The biggest restriction you can overcome is losing the ability to grab. For everyone else, if you have an item, you have to drop it before you can grab. However, for Ice Climbers, if you give the item to Nana, Popo will be able to grab, while Nana still holds onto the item. This can lead to some really brutal 0 to death combos. Giving an item to Nana to free up space for Popo opens up a lot of possibilities. To do this is really simple. Make sure Nana is properly synced up to you and close, and with the item in Popo's hand, simply jump up and Z-drop it. Keep in mind, in some positions for some items, if you throw the item forward or something, Nana will instantly catch it like this. Of course, this isn't the only way to accomplish this. If an item is close to you on the ground and you hit A, you automatically pick it up. So if an item is closer to Nana than Popo, then Nana will be the one to pick it up. Sometimes this is necessary for certain items. Obviously, this is the case for equipable items like the Screw Attack or the Super Leaf, size-changing items like the Mushrooms, or items that you can't necessarily Z-drop like crates or the Explosion Box. There are some other items where this is the case, like the Bob-omb, but I'm not entirely sure why. When this happens, you have to keep in mind your inputs on the item list Popo will be the same for the item having Nana. For example, if you input a forward smash as Popo while Nana has the home run bat, Nana will do the special home run bat swing. So, if Nana has the bat, you want to charge the forward smash so it doesn't ruin the positioning of the main swing. Of course, something else about this desync is that Nana can move with items in a way you can't in order to match Popo's position. So you could do something not possible before and turn around the home run bat swing. Because of how Ice Climbers interact with items in such a unique way, a lot of neat mechanics are now available. Here are a few. At this point, I'm just going to cover miscellaneous fun facts about ice climbers and how they interact with items. To start off, Ditto will only spawn with one ice climber. This furthers my idea that both ice climbers are basically separate entities. Just like how Ditto does not spawn with a Pokemon trainer and cannot switch between Pokemon. If you use a Warp Star, Nana will resort to an actual CPU. You cannot control her actions in this state at all, but she will return to normal once you've returned. If you pick up the Warp Star while near an opponent, she will most likely attack. And if you pick it up when around an item, she'll most likely try to pick that item up. If you want more time to see what the CPU Nana will do, you can hold upwards on the analog stick while on the Warp Star to delay your descent. And when Nana herself picks up the Warp Star, you can't exactly control her actions. You can't delay her descent or anything like that. However, she will be set to try and land where you are. So you can at least somewhat control that much. But she doesn't seem too keen on killing herself, so if you're off stage, you'll try your hardest to get as close to the ledge as possible without actually going past it. Now, for some reason, I did notice that sometimes she does actually go past the ledge. This only happened when I landed with like an aerial, and then Nana picked up with her own aerial. Outside of that though, she will try to stay on the ledge. Some items make you undergo a certain animation when you use them, like the Bomber or the S-Flag. For ice climbers, if Popo uses them, then Nana will dance around during that time and you cannot control her. However, if you give Nana the Bomber, Popo will still be able to act rather than dancing. So you could set up some stuff like this. Regarding the S-Flag though, it seems the developers thought ahead about how OP that would be. As such, Nana is entirely unable to pick up this item. Oh yeah, and if you restart training mode while in the start menu, Nana's placement will be off. And she will be under control for a split second, just like you are. Some items restrict your movement while being used. For example, you cannot run while using the Fire Flower or Gust Bellows. However, if you give the items to Nana, she'll be able to run at full speed in order to keep up with Popo. This can make for some unique movement strats that wouldn't be available otherwise. If you position yourself to make Nana be the one to pick up the assist trophy, Popo would act freely as Nana is the one to undergo the lag of the assist trophy animation. When picking up a grounded item, there's a temporary desync. If you run immediately after doing so, Nana will be given even more speed than normal in order to catch up. Doing so, for some reason, allows her to pass through characters. Something like this could be a result. I tested it out, and yes, your percent will affect how Nana uses the Rage Blaster too. I tested this because I found that Nana eating food will do nothing to your percent. And if Nana is the one in the healing field, nothing will happen. However, it seems the healing sprout will always affect the percent, no matter which ice climber it's on. Just like the healing sprout, it doesn't seem sticky items can be transferred between the two ice climbers like you can from one player to another. The Franklin badge does not seem to stack or anything like that, but it does function as normal. If it's just on Nana, you'll probably still get hit due to your positioning. Nana cannot pick up Daybreak or Dragoon pieces, and she cannot pick up the Daybreak after it has been dropped as well. When Popo is on Dragoon, much like the Warp Star, Nana will be a CPU. And when Popo uses Daybreak, you can control Nana, but she's restricted to a certain distance from Popo. If you try to go past this distance, she'll just automatically gravitate back towards Popo. Alright, we all know that the ice climbers have hammers, but this is getting a little ridiculous. Wait a second. So I can just ride my own rolling crate now? This is the greatest character in Smash! Wait, I got another idea. This is exactly what Sakurai intended when making this game. Wait. I've ascended to a new realm of being. This is my stand. Tower of Babel. Well, anyways, I've only managed to scrape the surface level of what these characters can do. Keep in mind that this is basically my first time playing Ice Climbers, outside of like 1 or 2 combos. I'm far from skilled in how they function, desync combos and all that. Any Ice Climber players out there are more than welcome to put their skill to the test with these items. Before I go, I just need to address what I know will be on your minds. Could this be practical in a competitive environment? I can't really say for sure, but at the very least, this tech is possible. With Peach and Daisy's turnips, or perhaps King K. Rool's crown, some combos could arise. Nothing big, at least compared to their normal combos, but it's a tool that is possible to be used. Anyhow, that'll do it for this video. I thought all of this was very cool, but since it mostly involves items and, banned stuff, I knew it'd be hard to find anyone covering it. I'll leave you all off with one more itty bitty combo. Stay casual.